What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, we'll be going over the DPS simulator from the Xiao master spreadsheet. Pichu has recently joined my Discord. It has been a really good help to us when it comes to calculating things for Xiao and also theory crafting on what we should be doing in the future. Pichu's guide here will basically have the DPS simulator. There's also a weapons tier list down here, and it will also be other tabs in the future when he gets to it by the time Xiao is released. So the weapon tier list I'll be going over in a separate video. This video right here is just to help you guys go over the damage simulator and put in your own stats. Damage simulator can be confusing for some people because there's a lot going on here when it comes to number values and things like that, but I'll make it fairly easy for you guys. Now, just before we get into damage simulator, just note that these damage values are halved in game, just because the defense within Genshin Impact. So with the current stats right here, plunge attack is not doing 20k, it's doing 10k, about 10k point 2 damage, not 20k. Same thing with E, about 9k damage. So if you like at some point numbers can get really high, they can get up to like over 100k. You're not doing 100k damage when it comes to Xiao like that on plunge attack. You're only doing half of that. So also there is not any damage per second value here because obviously Xiao is not out. Once you guys familiarize yourself with the DPS simulator, the sheet is pretty much self-explanatory. Please note that it is also being updated on a daily, so if values are changed when it comes to Xiao during CBT on Honey, the sheet will change. So let's actually get into this. Now, the first thing that you have to do is you have to make a copy of it. For this video, let's just title it DPS simulator video XD. Okay. Now we'll just wait for that to load really quick. Now, let's get into the damage simulator. Now, first, when you see this, I get it. It's a lot of information. It's a lot on your screen right now. Even when you initially scroll down here, you're like, what the fuck am I looking at? I get it. Okay. Now, to make this really simple, literally the only thing that you have to do is you come here, edit custom artifacts, stats here, click this right here, boom. All you have to do is just edit this green section right here. That's literally the only thing you have to do. So I'll be taking my stats currently right now on live servers, and I'll be putting them in just to show you guys how to do it really quick. So currently within Genshin, I have about 1.9k attack. I will have more attack by the time Xiao comes out, just because I haven't worked on attack right now. But in CBT, I had about 2.7k attack, comfortably 2.9k at the end, but it was roughly about 2.7k. At some point I'll be at that damage, but right now I'm at 1.9k. So here he has the calculator where it's at 1.8k. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna scroll to the right down here, and all I have to do is come right here to the 311, put 411 for the 100 increase. Boom, 1.9. That's really all you have to do. Okay, crit rate, he has it at 70. So what we're gonna do is come down over here, and then my crit rate is about 33.4. So we'll just put in 10 right there on the crit rate. Boom. 34% crit rate. Once, because I do have Jade Spear, obviously, as you guys know. Put in Jade Spear, I'm at 56. Let's go back to Crescent Pike here. Now, crit damage. Also, please note that you can also look at this chart right here for base number values. You know, if you want to basically get the general idea of what's happening here. But, you know, obviously you guys just want the easy way about it. So, base crit damage 50, 35% was added, so it's at 85%. So, let's take away 35%. And my crit damage on live right now is about 200.8. So we'll do 150.8. And then these are the finalized stats for what I have right now currently in the game. Now, once you place your stats like that, that's literally it. Like, you're done. You're done. And now you can just play around with the simulator. So if you guys just want to know how to put in your stats, that's basically the end of the video. From here on out, I'm just gonna show like a little bit of messing around with numbers so you guys can see what's happening. Okay. Everything is self-explanatory on the sheet. Literally just read what's happening on the sheet and you'll get a general idea. Okay. So, as what normally people are doing when it comes to Xiao, they'll have level 6 talents. So let's have level 6 as the general idea here. Now, Crescent Pike has a active effect. It's not a stacking effect like, so let's say Black Cliff or Jade Spear, right? So we'll put that its buff is currently active. Now, with Xiao being changed and his plunge attack is no longer considered a charge attack now, you don't get the damage increase from Pike. So, as you guys see here, with these number of values, right, if you put active, there's no damage increase. Nothing at all whatsoever. Not on your plunge attack, and obviously not on your E. So, with that being the case, just to slip this in there, Pike is no longer a crazy option to go. Pike is considered a placeholder until you're able to get Black Cliff, but I'll be going over that in the weapon tier list video, which will be most likely tomorrow. Now, let's get into what's basically happening here. So, Crescent Pike, let's put that its effect is active, not that it matters though. Okay. Now, what you come down here, you can see also active. This basically means if you're in elemental burst. You can see the damage increase right here. And your goes from 13k to 19k. So that is the damage increase right there when it comes to plunge attack. Now, obviously, as you guys know or may not know, when it comes to Q, it's only until you're getting the damage increase over time that you get increased E damage. So when you click Alt Active, that is basically the initial cast of it, not when you have the max stacks of the overtime increased damage. So that's why we click it there, that E gets increased damage and plunge attack. So let's say at the end of your elemental burst, how much damage would you be doing with Crescent Pike? About 10.5k damage on plunge attacks, and the same thing for your E. And For some reason, if you're C6, but you only have Pike and not Jade Spear, because obviously if we're going for C6 Xiao, how did you not go for Jade Spear as well? Anyways, here's your damage increase right here, 13k on E. And obviously that does not affect launch attack spam as well. A4 means the cycling damage increase. So when you get 15% damage increase per stack, that's what A4 is. And A4 obviously is usually able to have more uptime during C6 more freely. So that is the damage increase on Pike. I could just mess around here, check out all the polearms here, but I'm not. I don't want this video to be entirely too long. Also something to keep in mind for you guys, when you come down here, there's also buffs and active effect. You can put Pyro Res, Bennett, Drilling Tails, which some of you guys are doing on Barbara, obviously. And you put Noblest for that attack increase. Georez, I don't even remember what this really applies to, so I'm not really gonna get into that. And Albedo C4, because Albedo C4 obviously gives you a plunge attack damage increase. So there's also team composition buffs as well if you want to apply that to your damage. But yeah, I mean, you guys basically got the gist of how to go over the damage simulator. I just wanted to make this video on how to input your stats mostly. I mean, I guess like at this point I can just put in, what I would have like for fun, but that's really the only thing left in this video to do. You guys can obviously check out the other polearms for yourself. I'm not gonna sit here and waste your guys' time going over every single polearm. Maybe I can do it for a future video if you guys want to see that, but I don't want this video to be too long and, for you guys to be listening to me that long, because you guys will, zone out, obviously. Now, Jade Spear. Let's see, Jade Spear Refinement 1. 7 stacks. I'm not sure if I'm getting R5 Jade Spear, but let's just put R5, because I might, right? Level 13 talents, because that's what I'm going for on release. Okay. So, with my current stats, let's see how much damage am I doing. So, on the plunge attack, doing about 16, not 16k damage, my bad. How much damage is this? About 18k. About 18k damage, 19k damage on my plunge attacks. And that is without elemental burst. My E does about 26k damage. So, let us now go into elemental burst. Plunge attack is doing 15k per hit. Oh, wait, my bad. Cannot read these numbers at all whatsoever. 30k per plunge attack. And I hope I said 20, I think I did say 20 something k for this one. I hope I didn't fuck up and say like 15k. Oh wait, it is 15k. I'm sorry, my fucking brain is not working. Okay, so 30k for the plunge attack, and then let's go into max stacks. So E is doing about 30.4k, and then my plunge attack is about 30.2. And I'm obviously going for C6, so E gets a 13k, and you have that, obviously it's about 6.5k damage increase with full stacks when it comes to E. Let's also take this off, okay? Let's put in Bennett. So Bennett increased my plunge attack by 44 to 44k. Then my E does about 41 with Noblest as well. That is about a 2.5k damage increase. So that's basically the end of the video right there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have fun checking out this DPS simulator. Also, once again, shout out to Pichu for helping us out in the Discord when it comes to things like this. Hope you guys have a good day or night, and I will see you guys in the next one.